Hello everybody and welcome back to Ethiopia, where this guy's being a bit of a jerk, but he'll get over it eventually. And for now, I think we should go ahead and grab one of these inventions. It doesn't really matter which one, but I just want to get some out of the way. Incendiary Slave speaks in Olbia. A hot-headed slave with a talent for oration by the name of Philocrates has been stirring up his fellow bondsmen in the city of Olbia. The local authorities have so far managed to keep the situation under control, but the brazen fool continues to hold forth on the corruption and unfairness of the political system, with Euclid III Pedubast, our king, receiving honorable mentions. Are we corrupt? No, we have no corruption. I don't know what you're talking about. The slave population of the entire province of Punt has by now heard of his exploits, and the city elites and slave owners are demanding immediate action to ensure the status quo is not disturbed further, and any slave rebellion is crushed before it can be allowed to ferment. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. That would be 10 popularity. We'd kill 1 pop. Gain 4 tyranny, but that'll go down over time. Alternately, we could gain 5 pop, and 5 popularity, that is. Slave movement would be undetermined, which would actually be exactly the same as if we crushed it. Oh no, this is output. This is slave happiness. Okay. Lose 10 popularity, but -1 local unrest, or just ignore it and have everything go terribly wrong. No, we're going to get the popularity. We're going to kill an Axumite slave in Olbia. It'll be fine. Excellent. Okay, so this guy here. This guy is a complete and total jerk. His loyalty is coming up, though. So that's good. Our oratory advances. Just advanced to level 3. That's fantastic. And we have... This guy is requesting to be acknowledged to be of noble stature. This sudden and outrageous demand was accompanied by a public proclamation of the inadequacies of our own royal house. It would surely harm our standing to accede to this demand. We are not going to do this. Get out of here. This guy is being a complete and total jerk at this point. I'm no longer friends with him. Now I'm going to smear his reputation as well. There we go. He is now at 0 popularity, which is excellent. He does have some loyal cohorts, but that's fine. We have another army right here ready to crush him. We're going to start drilling because he is not drilling, so his experience is going down. Whereas our experience will be maintaining at the very least, and most likely going up. In the meantime, let's recruit in another unit of archers over here. Fantastic. We're making quite a lot of money. So that is a very good thing, indeed. Oh, and we do have new inventions available. Oratory provincial investment cost, improve opinion maximum, and diplomatic range. These are... None of them are particularly amazing. They're not bad, per se. They're just not great. They're fine. I'm not sure they're worth putting the money into right now, when we could be building tax offices and training camps. Like this one. Plus 12 manpower. Yes, please. Yeah, see, this is the bug I was talking about last episode with the macro builder. It keeps this, like it doesn't deselect the province when you close the macro builder. You have to select something else and then deselect it. It's a minor thing, but it's vaguely annoying. And our tyranny is going down, so that is good. We're going to need to be careful not to get our tyranny much higher, if I'm honest. This guy's loyalty is still going down because he's a complete and total jerk. We have a very low chance of success at bringing him to trial. I could try to provoke him, though. Oh, we'd lose 5 popularity for this. Never mind, I don't want to do that. Excellent. So our stability is increasing by quite a lot. That's great. Our manpower is currently going up by 161 every month. So once again, that's great. Very happy about that. Can we potentially colonize here? No, not quite yet. I'm just going to take a look at our pops here. They are assimilating into Axumite. They're currently Microbian. Okay. Well, we just fell ill. We're 38, so we'll probably be okay. It's just inflammation. I'm sure it'll be fine. There won't be any problems with this whatsoever. Like this jerk. $132.93 gold for 4 cohorts. That's not great, if I'm honest. Is all of his army loyal to him? Actually, not quite. We may have some interesting options here, although we can't split them off. Okay. Fair enough. We can afford an invention, but I would rather construct a building. Like perhaps a tax office or maybe another training camp. I feel like 10 is the threshold for training camps. And for tax offices, it'd be like 0.05, maybe? Well, even that's pretty low. Maybe like 0.1 would be the threshold for tax offices. So with that being the case, what would we build? What indeed? I don't know, but a petitioner is currently approaching us. A senior citizen by the name of Demetria Ahmed approached our king in private this morning. In a hushed voice, she spoke of a vision of the near future in which she was found by her loved ones having been impaled by a battering ram. With shaking hands, she offered all her worldly goods to the state in return for our protection. So we could either gain 5 free stability, or 66.78 gold. I'm going to take the gold for right now. We have our stability coming up anyway, so we'll be okay on the stability front. And that does mean that we can purchase 2 inventions. Now I'm going to grab sapping for an additional siege engineer, as well as fort defense. Excellent. And that also means that we can recruit ourselves up 1 more unit of archers in the Guanaran army, which is now starting to become almost kind of an army. It is going to be merged with this army, to be fair. This now has 2 archers. Hang on. That has 2 archers in it now. Cancel this recruitment. We're instead recruiting a heavy cavalry. Okay. Because this is now 2 and 4. So that's fine. Our legitimacy is going up, which is good. That's very, very good indeed. And we're going to have this this annexation completed in a little under a year. So we'll keep an eye on their composition on that army, but we should be inheriting that if this works like it does in other Paradox games, which I assume it does. Maybe that's a poor assumption to make, but we'll find out. And then we're going to recruit another unit of heavy cavalry as soon as we have the manpower, which will be this next month tick. Come on, month tick. You can do it. There we go. Excellent. And then this is going to become about half of the Guanaran army. They're, just going to be relocated entirely across the Empire. It'll be fine. I'm sure they're not going to have any problems with this whatsoever. Are we going to inherit their manpower, I wonder? That would be awfully nice. And their money? That would be awfully nice, too. They have a lot of money. They have a whole lot of money. Well, we'll see. Hopefully we inherit that stuff. It would make sense, but we may not. Can we import anything? We can import vegetables. Hang on. We can import something. That's rare. There we go. Excellent. I don't think we can import anything else other than additional vegetables, which I'm not sure there's a reason to do. Now, we do still have a bad research ratio because we don't have enough citizens. And I believe we can influence that with a building, like, for example, with a library? Citizen ideal fraction. Interesting. Interesting. Because the citizen ideal fraction results in this promotion. Okay. Now, in this case, we have a slave going to a freeman, and a citizen being demoted to a freeman because we are above the ideal fraction. I gotcha. A lot of this, though, is because we don't have enough cities, and we have a lot of settlements. We're a very rural area. Oh, hello. Well, I have good news and bad news. The good news is we don't have the effect of drilling reducing our morale in this game. The bad news is I'm not sure we win this on our own. So let's bring up some reinforcements. Oh, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. We 100% win that on our own. Gonna lose a lot of manpower, but it'll be okay. More barbarians, though. How barbaric. Well, we'll go ahead and chase them down over there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, we can get a military tradition. Fantastic. Heavy infantry offense. That's going to be really good later on. But right now it does literally nothing for us. Nevertheless, I'm going to get it. And then we should probably grab these center ones very soon as well. Okay. We did not, in fact, stack wipe them. We're going to need to come over here, and hopefully we will. It's been a lot of barbarians, so... Now that was a stack wipe. Excellent. 2 gold. Hooray! That was not worth. Okay, get on up there. These are from Thakif, huh? An alliance offer from Maine. That's interesting. They're at war with Egypt. Egypt declared it, but is currently being occupied by Leon up there. Are these guys in this? No. So Maine was called in because they were allies with somebody up there. I don't want to be allies with you, Maine. I want to take you over. So I will pass on that. Thank you very much for the offer, though. Okay, we should probably consider upgrading one of our cities, or rather one of our settlements to a city. Hey, we've got a king, or well, an heir. Support our heir, please. It's 2 tyranny. That's interesting. Let's grab the provincial investment cost. New military structure. So, this guy is the general of the Saban army and a pretender to become king. And, up to 50% of the troops assigned to him will become loyal. And he is this guy. Basically, none of his troops are currently loyal. He would gain 1 military power, or 1 military ability. Or we could have him lose 20 loyalty. He'd be at 63. I'm just checking here to see what our options would be. I mean, those troops are going to become loyal to him anyway, right? So let's go ahead and just let him. It didn't say he may become more ambitious, so hopefully he won't. That's the ideal scenario. What did they build over here? Oh, hello. The Eponian Elite. We, are getting the Conquest event, even though we just integrated them. That's interesting. We have no aggressive expansion right now. I'm just going to take some free popularity. And it looks like their armies completely went away, as did their everything else. That's a little bit unfortunate, actually. In fact, that's quite unfortunate. I'm kind of upset about that. They just all completely vanished. All that money, all that manpower. Well, good to know. This guy wants to import salt. Yeah, give us money. I'll be okay with that. I think, in terms of money, because we're not going to have the manpower to recruit for a while, right? So I think in terms of money, we should probably consider upgrading one of our settlements to a city. So realistically, how much is that again? 200? Okay. And of course, for 2 years, it'll just have no output. Well, that's okay. It is time, however, to put a cut in here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Very soon, we're going to be thinking about attacking these guys. But we are not in a position to do that just yet. So you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time.